The sun had just dipped behind the pine-covered ridges of Pahalgam when the first echo of gunfire shattered the calm. Locals say the twilight in Kashmir is sacred, soft, golden, quiet. But that evening, silence was torn apart by a noise that would haunt the valley for years. Arif, a 22-year-old shepherd, had just returned to his wooden cottage nestled near Aru Valley, his flocks safe and his little sister, Ikra, waiting with hot tea. Their parents had passed years ago in another clash, another story that was never told. All they had was each other. That night, Pahalgam was bustling more than usual. It was Yatra season. Tourists, pilgrims, CRPF soldiers, and porters were scattered across the town, some preparing to sleep, some still dining in tents under the stars. Arif never liked crowds. They brought eyes, eyes that questioned his silence, his beard, his awe, that money was good in the season and he had mouths to feed. Then came the fire, not just the kind that burns, but the kind that screams before it hits you. Automatic rifles cracked the night open. A bus, unarmed, civilian, was hit on the main road near Leader Bridge. Explosions followed. Panic tore through the narrow lanes. Someone was shouting names. Others were whispering prayers. Khalif's heart pounded. He grabbed Ikra and ducked into the forest path behind their home, his instincts sharper than their fear. But as they ran, they saw it. Smoke, flames, shadows, with weapons moving like phantoms. Some weren't in uniform, some were. That's when he realized this wasn't just an attack. This was a message. They were caught in the crossfire of something ancient and unforgiving. He shielded Ikra behind a fallen log as bullets rained past them. His fingers trembled as he reached into his bag. An old phone, no signal. The voices grew louder. One of them was in pain, another was laughing, and then silence again. But it wasn't peace. It was the silence that follows horror, that unnerving stillness when you realize you're alive but not untouched. Morning came, and the town was covered in black smoke. 17 people were dead. Tourists, porters, a CRPF Joan. No one claimed responsibility. Everyone pointed fingers. Arif and Ikra survived. But something in Arif had shifted. He stopped going into town. He no longer sold milk or wool, but every year on that date, he would light 17 lamps on the ridge where the Little River curved. He didn't do it for the dead, nor for the killers. He did it because in the darkness of that night, he realized something that only survivors know. In a valley where everyone has a side, sometimes the only truth is the face of your sister, clinging to you, asking if she'll see tomorrow. No one tells their story. The ones caught in between, the ones who never picked up a gun, the ones who buried the bodies. But somewhere in Pahalgam, a quiet shepherd remembers. And every year, 17 lamps flicker against the wind, resisting the darkness. Just for a moment,